Oh, hey. I look. 2 years since I made the initial announcement, and it's finally existing. That isn't that cool. I mean, you can't tell this is the Avatar world yet because the Avatar world's actually behind the camera, and you're just looking out to spawn. But this is the Avatar world. Uh, Man, if you're up to date with what I do in my Discord and stuff, I haven't really posted on YouTube in a while. And then you're probably really confused. You're like, but swag guy, you you said that you were on break from VR chat stuff, weren't you? Like really burnt out and all that, and that's true. I'm still saying I'm on break, but I just felt like I should. I mean, I just really like this game, and this hasn't really been that exhausting to work on, and it turned out nice, and I wanted to share it. And so the way I'm kind of doing this, and maybe things forward, is I'm just not saying anything while I'm working on it, and just dropping it out of the blue, and it's like same day delivery. Oh hey, I'm making Outer Wilds avatars again. Here's the world. So yeah, I'll get the camera on me, and I'll show you around. Spoiler alert, if you have not played the base game and the DLC, I will be showing every avatar in this world. So, that includes DLC content and spoilery content. By default, I guess the camera's looking at me. By default, all of that stuff is, like, hidden. So you can, like, invite your friends that have never played the game before, and they will not be spoiled anything, other than, like, the villagers. I don't think that really matters, because they're literally in the tutorial area. But you can toggle all of them, or individually go up and be like, oh hey, I want to see the baby anglerfish avatar. Which, yes, there's a baby anglerfish avatar. But yeah, click. Now every avatar is shown. And every world. There are worlds. So yeah, I guess let's get started. That's where the mirror is. But since I'm recording right now, I'm not going to enable that because I'm afraid of performance. Sorry if I sound kind of weird. I have like something. I'm sick. So yeah. I'm Micah. This is one of my older Outer Worlds avatars, so he doesn't really have any special interaction. He's just kind of here. There's also, I don't remember this guy's name. Another one of the children. But yeah, this one also has no interactive stuff. I think theirs started with a G. Man, I'm forgetting all of their names. But yeah, they should be mostly interactive. This is like that one lady you see in the chair that's always tuning her banjo. You can toggle it in that hand, or just play the theme. Wait, do I have? I have game audio off on the recording. But man, I should enable that real quick. Can you? I don't know. This is, I made this one also pretty early on, so it's a little scuffed, but you can play it like that. If I were to enable the debug stuff, you can see how it works. It's like the reverse of how a banjo actually is. The lower you go, the lower the pitch it goes. I fixed that for Ryback. Ryback also has a playable banjo, but it is correct. This one, I think it's Gossen. I think he has a little helmet that you always see him wiping down, so you can. If a character had a prop in the game, I made sure to try to give them that prop in their avatar. And if they played music, then, well, that too. Which means you could get all of your buddies together and sync up and play, like, the theme and stuff. I have a hatchet. This is that one kid you see on top of the tree. Not many people really notice it much, but his signal scope is a little special. It's like makeshift, made out of marshmallow can. It's pretty cool. Some of them I'm actually not going to show all of them because it might take forever. They can hold a ladle. He's just old. Ooh, Slate's pretty cool. So, yeah, he can toggle a stick, right? Nothing too special about that. But you can also put a mallow on it, right? Pretty snazzy. And on top of that, well, nothing else in the menu, but I can do this. Woo! The reason I did this is because A, I was bored, and B, some dude was making a Slate avatar thing for Neos VR, and he did this as well, and I thought that was really cool. And it's like a weird cycle of like he was inspired by my original announcement for VR chat to make this avatar on Neos, and then I was inspired by his video, his avatar, to make this again in VR chat. There's also this is the fisherman guy. He's got like fun physics on the line. What else? It's literally every character from the game is in here. Nurse Hornfowls. Here is one of the people you see in the mine, I think. Or maybe this is the... No, this is the guy that's by the seed on Timber Hearth. He's got a pickaxe that you always see him. He's like this, I'm pretty sure. And you can also toggle their headlamps. On PC, it actually has a light. But on Quest, it's just for show. Or if I even left it on Quest, I don't remember. There's that cowboy kid person. He's basically the same character. It's just the same as that guy. It's just a different model. Maybe anglerfish. A really old one. It's tracked by your head, but onto your head by default. But then you can do a gesture. Gesture's disabled. You can do a gesture. Ah, it's like a little puppet, and he's got a little tail animation. Doesn't show it in the camera though. That's kind of weird. But yeah, he's animated. Then this guy. Some of you might have noticed that I went back and updated the player avatar. Same controls as usual. You can toggle the suit and the jetpack, and translator, and signal scope, and probe launcher, which is still huge, and mallow stick, but I made it so that you can toggle the mallow on and off, which is a new thing. Another new thing about it, I haven't gone to... Jeez. I haven't showed you guys the travelers. They're upstairs. Kind of funny. But if you find another player that's wearing a traveler avatar, you can point the signal scope at them and it'll play that character's theme. And it does work if you have like multiple people lined up and you have them all like in the signal scope. It will play all of theirs and it'll like overlay correctly and be in sync and fun stuff like that. It's local only you are able to hear the signal scope so that you don't bother people in public worlds, but you know. Here's the fun characters. Also the ones with the most features, I'd say. I'm going into Feldspar first. I mean, it is feldspar. Another mirror up here. This one's just a void mirror, and it's in the middle. So the way I've made it work is it rotates to look at you. Oh yeah, this one. He holds this harmonica, and then you can do that, and it plays it. It's pretty fun. And if you go low, he like does his pose from the game, kinda. I was using place-based mirror, so it looked weird. I'm going in like a weird order. Gabra, this one's my favorite character, but also my favorite avatar because he's also my favorite character. Uh, but you know, Gabra doing Gabra things. Sort of got the same controls as Feldspar. You equip it, put it up to your mouth to play, and also similar to Feldspar. If I were to get low, and the camera doesn't give it justice, sorry. If I get low, I get to go into the same sort of pose that he's in game. So yeah, isn't that cool? Next up is, whoops, left you guys down there. Big guy, Ryback. He's always got his banjo on him. His banjo's better than the that one old lady. You can is it always play? No. What is it? You have to toggle it in the menu. You can also pose it. Wait. Can't use it. Like that. He has 5 different notes, and it's easier to do it with the debug mode on, so you can actually see where the different points are to put your hands. And I'm also not good at doing it. And you can just play the theme, and it plays its little animation as well. So, fun. Church the egg. This little guy. You can do playable drums. Kind of fun, but you can only do 2 notes, so it's more of just an annoyance. Or you can just play the theme. Ooh. Yeah. And do keep in mind also, if someone's in that player avatar, he can point it at me, and they'll be able to hear that theme. Yeah, I'm gonna go back around. I'm gonna be Solemn next. She's quite the large avatar. But yeah. Whoop. What is it? You equip their staff, and then you can put their hand like this, and you can play. Pretty neat. Also, all of these avatars should work with full body tracking. I have full body. I haven't tested it now that I'm thinking. I haven't tested any of them. Or I've tested a few of them, but not all of them. I just assume they all work because they've practically got the same rigs. Hi. Esker? He's just a toggle. You toggle his whistling. It's not that much. You don't even have to do this. Yeah, here's the prisoner. Now we're getting into the Echoes of the Eye stuff. They are tall boys. And I did make a shader for the eyes to be properly like illuminated for when they're in the dark versus when they're in the light. It's just I chose not to do it in this world. This is quite troublesome. What, they're not designed to enter the observatory? What is this? Not owl capable or compatible. And if I were to turn on my mic in game, he does have lip sync, which is kind of funny. It's just a jaw flap, so it's like PS1 kind of talking, or like OG Xbox or something. But yeah, it's kind of cool. What can this guy do? I can turn the glowing eyes on and off. I can equip an artifact, which is neat. You know what I was gonna animate it so that you could focus and unfocus it, but I just realized that I never did that. But yeah, it's got a light on it. Can you see that at all? And if you were to look inside, you'd see the fire shader I made for it. Woo! But you can never open it, so it's kind of waste. I can also equip the instrument. This has no real playability, but you can hold it. You can still play the music, don't worry. You can play the prisoner theme. And so I could now equip the instrument and it looks more correct. And I can also play the reveal sound. The party house. Spooky. The Easter egg version of it. And the weird funny whistle. I don't remember where this is in Echoes of the Eye, but this wasn't from the game files, so it must be somewhere. You can also just play owl noises. There's a lot to choose from, including the spooky. Just quickly cycling through them all. But yeah, that's all the interactions for the prisoner. Yes, quite a lot. But you thought that was a lot. There's another owl. So you're like, okay, if we're doing every character, then who must this one be? Well, I didn't remember two main owl characters from Echoes of the Eye. Well, boy, are you in for a treat. This is literally every other owl, basically. It's fully customizable, so like I can change my left antler, my right antler. I'm gonna just change it back. My right antler, my accessories, so bracelets and necklace, that sort of stuff. My cloth color. There are a few. So yeah, and there's also the skin like tint. I don't know if these are really very visible in Outer Wilds, but apparently they can change their skin tint. And I do have presets for every owl you come across in the game. I went through and documented all of their names from the game files and what accessories they were wearing. I couldn't figure out what their skin tint was because it just showed the default material for all of them. But so that could either mean that the skin tint is just cut content, which I don't think. I think it was just I had bad info. And then he's got the same props and audio stuff that the other one has. And yeah, that's all the avatars, every character that I'm aware of. So I'm gonna change back to the player guy. It always puts you really low when I change. And there are worlds. I did get some cool people, some friends and stuff, who are also making Outer Wilds worlds and avatars to join in, and I put their stuff here as well. Some of them are on Community Lab still as well, so you should help with that. Skizzy makes really cool Echoes of the Eye ports. He doesn't port like huge areas, but he ports like a smaller section and just goes ham on like including every detail and making it look as good as possible. And he also has Happy Canyon, which is like his own little area that he made himself isn't from Outer Wilds specifically. And then there's all of my worlds as well. I should probably update the eye campfire. And also the vessel. This is an old world, actually. This is probably older than these other ones. It is older than the other ones. It's just, as of literally today, the day I'm recording it and the day I'm releasing it and the day this video is coming out, I redid that entire world to be more optimized. So, yeah, it used to use real-time lighting, and that was killed Quest people. And I also redid this guy. I don't remember if I said, but he's more optimized as well. But yeah, that's basically the whole world. That was exhaustive. This way, because I'm going to show the updated, or I guess you guys haven't seen it, the vessel world. So like 90 megabytes. It's only 90 megabytes now. I haven't tested this version of it, actually. It's a learning lesson for all of us. Well, bam. I'm just gonna go in first person mode with y'all. Y'all can see what I can see. Though I will turn off my HUD. It's the vessel. It do be vesseling though. You can probably tell why this isn't public because A, it's a little lower quality. I did remake it, but I remade it really quickly and I didn't put that much effort in it. I basically just got it to the same quality it was and I just baked the lighting using bakery. Does it not work? That's supposed to look at you, but it's not. Oh well, it's the vessel. You can look out at the eye. That's a JPEG, so I had to play the game and get to that point just to take that screenshot because all of the screenshots are online are like super low res or garbage. So yeah. And this is the entire vessel. I could look out the window and show you, but I'm too lazy to walk over there, so I'm just gonna clip my head through the door. Yeah, it's the entire vessel. Including the escape pods. I assume if you were to use like a Titan or some avatar with a seat, you could probably clip your friends out of bounds and walk over there. Actually, I don't know. Or yeah, because the exterior probably doesn't have collision. I don't think I gave it collision, but the interior parts do. Yeah, it's the vessel. Pretty snazzy.